Not this, not right now, no. All right. This, first of all, can someone tell me, and this is kind of the thought process we have to go through. Can you tell me why we can't use Pythagorean theorem?
Because that's an angle.
Why can't I use Pythagorean theorem?
They
They only give you one side. If you wanted Pythagorean theorem and you wanted to find this side, we'll call W, you would end up with W squared plus X squared equals 18 squared, and we can't do that, can we? Okay, let me ask you another question. Why can't we use a 30, 60, 90 triangle? Because it's not a 30, 60, all right? Why can't I use 45, 45, 90? Because it's not a 45, 45, 90. So what do we need to do?
Trig.
So when all else fails, we must use trig. Now this is one of these three ratios they will give you. With respect to 25, we don't want W, we want X. How do I find X? What trig ratio? So we're going to say sine of the angle, which is 25, equals X over 18. So you're going to multiply both sides by 18.
I didn't see this answer though on the thing of the choice.
Well, use your calculator and do it. What'd you get? All right. So, Trevor's using a backwards calculator. The handheld calculators that you'll be given on the EOC are backwards. When you get to a trig, what do I suggest you do? That's correct.
Okay, well, on my calculator, I don't
Next question.
What letter is that? What letter is 6.6?
A. I should have checked homework. Pardon? 52.
52.
I will. Ah, okay. So if you're taking notes for the EOC, let's remember these relationships. What we have, and this wasn't that long ago, we've got a right triangle, and we've got an altitude drawn. And if you recall, we can say this is the geometric mean problem. The altitude is the geometric mean between segment of hypotenuse, other segment of hypotenuse. So if you're taking notes, put this in your notes. Okay, what else are the geometric means? The large legs. Now the large legs are the geometric mean between the whole hypotenuse and then the segment of hypotenuse next to the leg. In other words, I'm going to highlight in yellow. These three segments are your geometric means. So, what they gave us on this problem is they gave us this to be 9, this to be 15, and they asked for this segment. So which is the mean? 9, 15, or X? 9. So that means 9 goes in the mean positions, and what goes in the extreme positions? Pardon? 15, because it's the segments of the hypotenuse, not the whole hypotenuse. So you have 15x equals 81. X is equal to 81 divided by 15, whatever that is. And I'm not so concerned about you picking the correct A, B, C, D, but that you're getting the work shown. Okay. Just put down 5.4, we're good. I'm not checking the letters, I'm checking the work. Next question. 46. 46. All right. 46. All right, this is from the last test that we just had. Somebody has a box, but wants to make another box that is, so some keywords here. They want to make a similar box. All right? And they want it 1/3 of the length, the width, and the height. So my question to you is this scale factor, ratio of areas, or ratio of volumes? It's length, width, height. Do you see the word volume? Do you see the word area?
No.
So this is what? Scale factor. The question is, by what factor does the change in dimension, this 1/3 deal, have on affect the surface what? Surface area. So what they're asking you is, what is the area scale factor? What do you do to scale factor to get area? Square it and you'll get 1/9. I believe this was 12, 13 on your test. Okay? 12, 13 on your test. 12 was the one that I asked you for all of it. I gave you, I don't know, 49 over. Anybody have their test out? 49 over what? 144? So what is this? And that was ratio of, I think, surface areas. So what's the ratio, what's the scale factor? 7/12. So now how do we go up to ratio of volumes, which was A? What do you have to do? No. We have to cube it. All right, too many people were cubing this and getting a huge number. We always cube and square the scale factor. Then the part B did not have the word area, did not have the word volume. It was 7/12 scale factor. Then on the next one, this was 12. On 13, I'm talking on your test.
13 was 49. Yeah.
13 was 49 over 144?
Yeah.
13 was like
Okay, so that was 13. So now maybe I'm thinking of 14.
Yeah.
What were you given on 14? 4/9?
9/4.
9/4. And that had, I think that was the ratio of areas. Or was that scale factor?
that was the scale factor.
That was the scale factor.
You need to find it.
And I asked for ratio of areas. And ratio of area, then, if that scale factor gets squared, 81/16.
Yeah.
Okay, I just graded these tests last night. What else did I think? A lot of people messed up on base area. You were given the volume formulas, but you have to know when to use them, and you were using the cone formulas for the cylinder, the pyramids for the prisms, all right? When you see the 1/3, that's the pointy figures. Without the 1/3, that's the figures with two bases. So if you pick the wrong formula, you're kind of toast to start. And then you were not paying attention on the application, the topsoil or whatever, we were footer, or I don't remember what we were doing, but we we're doing something. 5. It said 6 inches and everything else was in feet. Too many people multiplied by 6 inches. What should you multiply by?
By half.
A half or 0.5, because 6 inches is half a foot. Everything's got to be in the same unit. So if that was your only mistake, I should have only taken off 2. Yes? Okay. 16 talked about 2 figures. And these 2 figures, wait a minute. Okay, no, I don't think this is my student.
No?
Brittany, do you have a sister? A cousin named Nicole? Yeah.
What class she's in by any chance? No. Alright, thanks.
Okay. All right. You do? Go tell her. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run.
How did she get that? How do you know that?
This is why I have the test out. They told us that the cross-sectional area, meaning base area, is the same. They told us the heights were the same. So if they told us this volume, I put this 180 in for that volume. 10 is the height. I solved for capital B, which happens to be the same as that B. And they're looking for the cross-sectional area of the triangular prism. Cross-section means when you slice it and then you turn it and... Okay. Actually, on, 14. Then on 15, they told you this 125, and some people used 125 over 64, and you shouldn't have. This is the ratio of volumes. What do you always do? You have to go down to what? Scale factor. So cube root of 125, cube root of 64. Now it says surface area. So now what do I need? Area ratio. So that's going to be squared. So you can have 25 over 16 equals, and they're telling us that the surface area of the smaller cylinder is 80 pi. Why did I put 80 pi on the bottom? Because it's the smaller one. Some of you left off the pi. Some of you set 125 over 64 equal to this. So some people put 80 on top. Let's go back to your test review if there's no more questions on your test. What else do you want to see in your test review? Oh, wait a minute. Somebody over here had a hand up when someone over here asked for the last one. Was it you, Sydney? Yeah, well, she's... I know, but there was a hand over here at the same time. Was it you? Anybody? Was it Leslie? Did you want a question? 446. All right. So the person that raises their hand. Yes, Trevor. Is that the last one? No? Oh, get your circle. Get your circle. What are they called? Get your circle foldables. Out now. Yeah. Get your circle foldable. This is 54. Oh, yeah, you had to do 54. That's EOC for sure. All they told you was 57 degrees. They want you to find the measure of angle VXW. This is what we're looking for. Oh, they told us this is 120. Okay. So, question. When the vertex is on the circle, how do we get the angle? Circle foldables. Come on, you got them. Let's get them out. Much better. Circle foldables. Or if you took notes the other day, we went over this if you did notes on the first day. Okay, so look at the circle part, and it says when the vertex is on the circle, what do you know? Arc or angle equals half arc. What arc does this angle cut off? 120. What's half of 120? Now can you find that question mark? How? 180 minus 60 minus 57, right? Which is 120 minus 57, which is 63. And I better see work on that. Next. Next. Because what do you know about the sum of the angles of a triangle? Okay. Now do you understand? Okay. Yes. 856. Any other questions? Yes, Caitlin. 55 I did not assign. Yes.
You didn't cite 8.
Did I? I didn't mean to.
It's crossed out.
Yes, sir.
And, I didn't explain it. How many questions?
All right. We did 37. 38 was D. 39 was A. 40 was D. 41 was B. 42 was B. 43 was B. 45 was B. 46 was C. 47 was D. 48 was C. 50 was C. 52 was C. 53 was A. 54 was B. Any questions? Yes. I don't know. No. Okay, Aaron collects snow globes. The snow globes come in cube-shaped boxes as shown below. How does the change in the length of the sides from the smaller to the larger affect the volume? So, length of the sides of the smaller to the larger. So what do I do to 4 to get 12? So the scale factor is going to be 12 over 4 or 3. Okay, that's your scale factor. And how do we know it's scale factor? Because it's sides, correct? So now what do we know about the ratio of volumes? What do? We take 3 over 1 and cube it. So it is not 3 times as big, which everybody says. It is 27 times as big. That's that ratio similitude that you had on your last test. Brittany? You had your hand up. Oh, okay. This is, when we proved triangles similar, it's that situation. They told you that the mast does not change. They told you that the rope from here to here is the same. This mast is the same, this rope is the same. So we've got this segment equal to this segment. We've got this segment equal to this segment. But what is different? This is 130 degrees. This is 110 degrees. Which segment is going to be longer? The one on which cable? Diagram 1 or diagram 2? If these two sides are the same and those two sides are the same, the larger the opening, the longer the side is required to connect those endpoints. So was diagram 1. Is larger than 2. Next. Caitlin? What is the value of x? Caitlin, I know you know how to do this. You're not getting the answer? Okay. So if this is 105 and this is 72, bless you, we need to find x. What do you suggest we do? Perfect. We get 105, and I think that's going to be 75. Then what? $147. 180 minus 147 is going to be 33. Okay. So you see, you knew it. You had that concept. Other questions? if there are no other questions, what I'll do is I'll put number 2 on the dot camera, and you can start your homework. How's that? And then we'll go to number 4, and in the meantime, I'll check your homework at your seats.
Right, I feel like there's some kids in here that, like, that's high, and I just sneeze a lot.
If the dust is really high, then I'm a mess, because I'm allergic to dust. All right, I just lost my... All right, I just had Unit 2, yes. Oh. What did I do with my Unit 2 test? Here it is. All right, here's number 2. Oh, wow, you can't see that.
Press the focus button.
I don't know where the focus button is.
The orange button.
All right. Now I'm going to check homework. I got to get the list of numbers I assigned first. It started with 37, correct? 37.